What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of The Cooler. I'm Jon Scarlett, and with me is Patrick Cloud, and introducing Chris Blackwell for the first time on our show. And we are going to be reviewing episode 2 of True Detective Season 2. What do you guys think of Colin Farrell and Rachel McAdams' characters finally getting together and being the true detectives, so to speak?
I low-key feel like they're gonna end up fucking at some point in the show.
As always, we gotta give a spoiler alert. I don't know if Colin Farrell's gonna get to the end of the season, though.
Oh shit, that's right.
Yeah, but we'll get to that a little later.
Yeah.
I just think it's crazy that everybody's boss is kind of giving them a different motive. You know what I mean? Like Rachel McAdams' boss, she's like, we want you to find all the dirt and corruption in the city of Vinci. You know, Colin Farrell's boss is like, we want to sweep all of this under the rug. You know what I'm saying? We don't want none of this to get out. And then Motorcycle Cop, his boss is kind of like, look, dude, you know, you got caught getting a blowjob.
But did he really get caught giving a blowjob?
They still haven't really made that clear.
It's like real talk. Since when does TMZ give a fuck about CPH?
Really?
Like CPH, like, oh, stop the press.
What? Like his whole character is still really vague. I still don't understand anything.
I don't know what's
about
going on with him. He's kind of creeping me out at this point. Like every scene, he got the same like face, and he's just
taking
like,
Viagra, get blowjobs from hot Latin girls.
Yeah,
like,
but who breaks up with a chick that fine and he's just like, hey, I mean, you did this.
You did this.
You did this.
But
like,
he was like real niggerish, like, hey, just let you know you did this. This is on
and then
you.
he just bounced. And what's the deal with his mom? Like, was she a whore? Like, was
I
she
think she's
kind of
definitely
like,
a whore.
was she like, she seemed like she was kind of like flirting with him halfway,
Yeah,
and then maybe that's why he's so messed up. And also, we finally got to meet this mysterious mother of redheaded child, and
a lot of questions.
She looked like Colin Farrell. Like,
Clearly way too nice.
Right? And they had this like super deep fight in front of all these kids in the back. It was like
so
kids
public. Kids are on the Jungle Gym and they're like,
there was like a little girl dancing in the background.
you remember what I
just
did
like,
for you? You remember I killed that dude?
I'm getting a paternity test. He's like, no, my life is so shitty.
But how bad is her situation now? Like, because not only does it clearly look like she cheated on him, but now it clearly looks like she still got raped.
The guy who raped her wasn't even redheaded. I think she just made it up. It seems like she just made it up. Like,
that's a really,
but I mean,
it's
it's
really messed up thing to do. I just don't know how Vince Vaughn's character is the biggest gangster in the city, but has no money. I've never seen a mob boss this gangster with no
Because he
cash.
got outsmarted by the Russian because he sold all of his assets and all of his properties.
Where he was in the car, he was kind of teary-eyed, and he was like, I'm gonna get it back. Every dime. I believed him.
But now the nigga's like, hey,
him.
it was 7 mil before, and now it's 10. So make up that 7 and give me 3 more.
And he's like, and he's like, I'll get it for you. And then he gets back in the car, and the guy's like, we ain't got that, boss.
He's like,
Last week on The Cooler, I predicted Vince Vaughn was finally gonna do some dirty work. We finally got to see him.
It was dope how it was set
do some
up.
real dirty work.
It was dope. He just crossed the street. He was like, are
acting
you okay?
Acting like a good Samaritan.
Did you piss someone off? You shouldn't have pissed off.
See, well, this is why this was filmed in LA. People were getting jumped in broad daylight, side of the freeway.
Nobody stopped.
Everybody was just like, well, I'm sure somebody will help.
And the only person who did stop to help out was the guy who orchestrated the whole thing. You know who I'm really interested in and who's I think done the best job acting-wise so far is Rachel McAdams.
Yeah.
Because her character is so layered.
He's like Lana Del Rey. That bitch got daddy issues.
Serious daddy issues. And like, not only that, she's addicted to porn now. Like, what's up with
No,
that?
no. She's watching that because she's watching her little sister.
Was that what
Yeah,
that
that's what
was?
that
She's
was.
watching her little sister.
Yeah.
It was so intimate.
She was
though.
she was
like
so
somebody was
into
just getting DP'd on the screen, and she was just like,
Hey.
Well, let's move on to our what the fuck moment of the show. I think we all probably have the same one. At the end of the episode, Colin Farrell takes 2 shotgun blasts to the chest.
by a raven. The dude in a
by a
raven.
raven-clad madman.
Got Ray Lewis over there.
Here's why he kind of deserved it, though. He goes in the house, sees a pool of blood, and puts his gun away. He's just like, well, whoever's in here, all
Someone
the
clearly
danger
got
is
murdered
dead.
in this house.
It was just like, all right, I think I'm
But then
good.
at the end, like he's like, oh fuck, something's about to go down. Like turned around and
Too late.
Bam.
Boom.
But then this
Episode
one
2.
over here, like,
Star of the show made it to episode 2.
like I feel like if you shoot someone from this angle, like your whole shit's gonna be like coming out.
I think he's done.
I feel like HBO set a standard with Game of Thrones that, you know, main characters get killed off.
You can't keep
Anyone can go at any given moment.
But let's take a poll. Who really thinks Colin Farrell is dead?
I do. He might have been too expensive. They were just like looking at the budget like,
We're not gonna, we can't pay you past episode 2. I mean, honestly, you take a shotgun blast to the stomach and then another one point blank range to look like the chest area. I don't see him living.
a show like this, they can do the rest of the season as recaps. Like,
Let's move on to the other part of our show, the part everybody likes, the TPE count, hits per episode. And unfortunately, our TPE count was very low this episode.
it wasn't even low.
It's
It
at
was
0.
non-existent. Everybody
Big
make a sad
donut
face.
on the titties this episode.
Everybody give your sad face. No titties.
All right, let's wrap this up with our preview for next week. I'm gonna make a bold prediction for next week. I'm gonna say Colin Farrell is dead, and he's not coming back for the rest of the series. And I'm gonna say that Biker Cop does some messed up shit in the next episode.
I think Colin's dead, but they're gonna find a way to keep using him. But I also think that something's gonna come up with that mom. I'm suspicious. I'm so suspicious of her. I don't think she got raped. Colin Farrell getting custody taken away from his kid, he can't die after that.
So my bold prediction is Colin Farrell is not dead, and the whole thing was set up by Vince Vaughn to make it seem like he's out of the equation, and then Colin Farrell's gonna come episode 4 or 5, and some big reveal, like, oh, he's not dead, and shit's
The ghost.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that's it for the Cooler this week. Make sure you like, share, and leave a comment down below for your bold predictions for next week's episode of True Detective. As always, I'm Jon Scarlett. This is Patrick Cloud, Chris Blackwell. Thank you guys for showing up today. We'll see you guys next time on the Cooler.